Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope your day is going well and you are always in good condition. First of all, we would like to say thank you from Indiana for giving us this opportunity to present our discussion, and also to the audience for watching this presentation. Let me introduce our group members. My name is Nixon Pobianto, working with Mr. Tio, Miss Daisy, Miss Chahya, and also Miss Anis. In this opportunity, our group would like to present about work habits in Indonesia big cities. We are so lucky because we think this is an interesting topic to be presented or shared to all of you. But before we go to those points, let's talk about the meaning first. What is work? What is habit? Let me tell you about that. Work is an activity such as a job that a person uses physical or mental effort to do, usually for money. And how about habits? Habit is something that you do regularly, sometimes without knowing that you're doing it. So, what is word habit? We can conclude that word habit is anything of the behavioral in activities that is applied by employees or people in contributing to job or work performance standards.
It is important to talk about work habits in Indonesia's big cities because work habits impact everything from our attitude to the process of success we experience in life.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this presentation, we are going to discuss and to share you 3 points. The first one is about good work habits in Indonesia big cities. The second is about bad work habits in Indonesia big cities. And the last one is work habit in Indonesia during pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. For the next presentation will be delivered by Miss Desi Ariani.
Thank you, Mr. Nixon. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just the beginning. Moving right along, I would like to talk about the good work habits in Indonesia's big cities. There are several points that I would like to talk about. The first point is about addressing superiors. It's been in Indonesian culture to address the superiors by the suitable titles. For example, people should say Bapak, which means sir, or Ibu, which means ma'am. No one can call them by the first name unless they are allowed to do so. The second good work habit is about friendship between the co-workers. There is an environment of peace and friendship in the Indonesian workplace. The co-workers don't hesitate to ask the personal questions, and in this way, an environment of friendship goes on. The next point is about showing gratitude. Indonesian employees try to be helpful, friendly, and understand to each other. And they like to say thank you after receiving help from the colleagues. It's seen to be a good manner because it's showing gratitude. The last but not least is about keeping the workplace clean. There might be a janitor or someone else who regularly cleans the workplace. But workers also need to play a part in keeping everything in order. The workers in the workplace should not rely on someone else to clean their mess, right? So they should also be able to keep things clean and be responsible for their own mess. It's a good way of showing respect to the company by contributing to the cleanliness of the place. Ladies and gentlemen, besides all of the good work habits, there are also some of the bad ones, and this will be delivered by Mr. Tio.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to explain about work bad habits. First is about elastic time, or in Bahasa Indonesia it's called jam karet. The cultural phenomenon of arriving late for an appointment is called jam karet, meaning elastic time, literally rubber time, and it's part of the game when living in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, many people say that elastic time or jam karet is the part of Indonesian culture. Do you agree? It seems that elastic time is an accepted part of Indonesian life. For special occasions like weddings and conferences, people do not mind waiting to show respect or to be polite. People do not mind if the events start late. If an appointment, they often claim jam karet or elastic time. There are always 1,000 reasons for being late, of course, such as flat tires, flood, traffic jams, being tired, travel delays, and also motorbike breaking down. So, if elastic time is a work bad habit, we should change our bad habit to be the on-time people. Ladies and gentlemen, we can change ourselves with high motivations. Ladies and gentlemen, and the second work bad habit is work overtime. In general, Indonesian workers spend approximately 7 to 8 hours in a day for working. Aside from their normal working hours schedule, we can still see a lot of Indonesian workers taking off from work during the after hours. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes overtime is needed in preparation for big orders or events, for example, and can be given appropriately with no negative consequences. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is overtime costing your business money? You are not alone. Unnecessary overtime hours are a bad habit that can wreak havoc on your bottom line and your employees' productivity. Ladies and gentlemen, employees who work more hours are at a progressively higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease, starting at just 46 hours work each week. Work too hard for too long can easily lead to stress, exhaustion, and illness among employees. It can even cause more serious issues like insomnia and high blood pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, eliminating unnecessary overtime is critical to elevating your organization and becoming more productive and efficient. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about work bad habits. And the next presentation will be delivered by Ms. Anis.
Thank you, Mr. Tio. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you about work habits in Indonesia during pandemic. People in big cities tend to be workaholic. However, during this global pandemic of COVID-19, now the work time seems to change a lot. No one in the world are expecting this COVID-19 pandemic, impacting mostly on the healthy issue, economic issue, social issue, and much more that human beings never thought about it before. Jobless is only one of many effects of COVID-19 on work and workers. Now, some people find difficult to get a job, and there are a lot of companies go bankrupt, resulting in massive jobless. Ladies and gentlemen, coronavirus is eliminating the tasks that some employees normally do. There are no clients to consult, no trips to book, no student to teach, no concert to perform and organize, no product to deliver, and now new data to input. The coronavirus is changing how we work. Working from home now is a necessity. Not just about bringing work to home, but many issues rise during this working condition. For workers that used to work remotely using technology, they don't really feel any issue. On the other hand, for those who just enter this new work style, it might be a problem. So, how about you? Do you have new work habits in pandemic? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a point of view of us about different habits during pandemic. Now, the next presentation will be delivered by Mrs. Cahya.
To end this presentation, let me just run over the key points again briefly. Indonesia has a distinctive and unique work culture. Although this work culture may sometimes be difficult for foreigners to understand, it has nonetheless helped this country's companies stand out. Work habits in Indonesia big cities are very influential to employ. We need to improve our good work habits and avoid bad work habits. Therefore, keep our manner or attitudes, always have positive thinking and have sufficient time to rest. It will make us more spirit and we can solve the problem in all conditions. So, our career will be better than before and we will be a professional employee. I'd like to finish this with a quote from Benjamin Franklin. It is easier to prevent bad habits than to break them. That is all. We are from the third group. Thank you for your attention and please give us feedback. Stay healthy, be happy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see you.